welcome to American Dream Garage. It's been a while since I've done a video, and I've got a few cars that I have on tap to do, so we'll get started. The first one is Cadillac Eldorado, and the Eldorado came out in 1952-53, and for the first really through 66 virtually shared a body with the DeVilles or the 62s or the other Cadillac Coupes. It wasn't until 67 that they had a unique body shell for the Eldorado, which was one of GM's first front-wheel drive cars. This model was the last of the Eldorados. It ran from 1996 to 2002. This particular car is a 99. It is the Touring Coupe. It has the North Star engine in it, 290 horsepower. One of GM's probably best engines that they had up to this point. 0 to 67 seconds, top speed 150 miles an hour. So not your father's Cadillac. It's not really like any other Eldorado before it. So we'll take it for a quick test drive.
All right, let's go for a quick test drive. Okay, talked a little bit about Cadillac. In the video will correct, I said that the North Star engine was one of the best engines General Motors had. Really, I was referring to Cadillac. General Motors has had a lot of engines. One in particular I can think of that's pretty spectacular was the ZR1 Mercury engine, green engine. But anyway, a little bit on the history of Cadillac. I'd mentioned that up until 67, the Cadillac shared a body. Didn't mean that they were, or the Eldorados shared a body with all the Cadillac Coupes. Didn't mean that they weren't unique and different. They had different tail fin treatments. Even the Brougham 56, I think, and 57 was unique with an aluminum roof and or stainless steel roof. I'm sorry, handmade. So I mean, they had some unique tail fin treatments primarily on all the Eldorados, different wheel opening treatments, etc. But it basically was the same frame body shell. It wasn't until 67 that they altered that quite a bit, and with the front wheel drive platform. So a little more on Cadillac. I mean, a lot of people today probably know Cadillac as the Escalade, and you know, in my opinion, their sedans and coupes, their cars are pretty much middle road, well made, fine, but nothing from a luxury perspective. They have some V models that have some pretty good sport capabilities, but they're not best of class, I don't think, in anything except for possibly the Escalade for an SUV. Back in the day, and I'm talking about 50s and 60s, and briefly in the 70s, Cadillac was the standard of the world, I think. I mean, aside from Rolls-Royce and other cars that people couldn't really afford, although the Brougham in 56, 57 was the same price as a Rolls-Royce. When people wanted a luxury car and they wanted something, whether it was to show off or to achieve status, they bought a Cadillac. Lincoln was was close. Chrysler was a weak third. The Cadillac was it, and I remember growing up as a kid, and you know, the Cadillac was the car to have. Movies like The Tin Men, where the status was all defined by the fact that you had a Cadillac. So this car and the Eldorados and the Cadillacs up into 2002 or so were really the last of the cars where they're really reaching out to that premium sedan coupe segment. This car, very respectable car from a handling perspective, well equipped, not at the level of class or so that the original Cadillac Eldorados had. But anyway, the 1999 Touring Coupe, 0 to 67 seconds, top speed 150 miles an hour, extremely comfortable, every option you could possibly think of back in 1999. A very comfortable car for a big person like me even to drive. So I think it's a respectable tribute to Cadillac and where they'd come from. I sure wish at one point they would bring back and take a shot at the true luxury sedan market, but they seem to have given that up to Mercedes and BMW and others. So anyway, thanks for coming along today, and we'll see you on a future segment in American Dream Garage.